Welcome to this week's Busy Doing Stuff Diecast haul. Now it's Saturday night. It's quite late. It's probably about 11:30 p.m. and decided to do my haul and show my purchases for this week. And also, I went into my storeroom and I got out a big box of diecast to go through because I wanted to organise them, put them into the new Plano cases that I've got. Now I've only got one left actually because I've been filling them up with some of my loose collection. So I'll need to go and get some more of those in the next week or so. But yes, I haven't bought a lot, but I got some really good bargains. I won a $1 reserve auction for $1 for a group of carded cars, and also got a few other really good ones, so we'll look through that to start off with. Okay, so the first one. Now, this casting pulls at my heartstrings because it was one of my favourite all-time castings when I was a kid, and I used to always look in the Matchbox catalogue and really idolise these Porsches. Now 14. That's my lucky number, and also I love a white car. It's my favourite colour scheme, white and blue. So this was sealed, so I've already opened it and got it out straight away when I got it. But it's got the Hugo Boss with the livery. Porsche actually had a special edition Hugo Boss 911. With a very custom blue interior in the same colour scheme back in the day. I think they actually have a new one as well that you can buy, that of course costs a fortune of money, like almost $1 million I think, with the new version. But it's got the opening doors, mint condition, nice metal shiny base, super fast wheels. It's got no suspension on this one though. So yeah, I had to have it. Another mint one for the collection in a nice box. So I paid a little bit more for that because it was in mint condition in the box. But I've got some loose ones coming. Actually, no, I've actually bid. I placed a bid on them, which is ending early next week. So we'll see how we get on with that, and that might be for a future video. Fingers crossed. Okay, so if you watched last week's video, you noticed that I was collecting the faster than ever cars. So I've got the first edition version of this one that I bought when they first came out on the way home from the supermarket, a white one, and so I saw this one, faster than ever wheels, and thought, right, got to have this one. So it's the Ford GTX1. Okay, so open this one. I'm opening these ones because I'm compiling them all and I'm using them for a up-and-coming video where I test faster than ever cars with the nickel-plated axles against regular cars. So right, so I'll put them in here. So this is from the last week's video, and I was compiling the faster than evers in here. So what I will do is try and get all the faster than evers together in here. So like so. Faster than evers up there. So I've got another faster than ever coming in the post. Second-hand one hasn't arrived yet because it was my doing. Because as soon as I won the auction, another one came up, and I was like, it was a Ford Escort Marguerite, Ford Escort from the 80s. So I was like, oh man, So I asked the seller, can I do a buy now, please, on that, because I've got to have that one. It's the Margarette with the super fat tires and the suspension, very famous ones from the 80s. So I was like, oh, I've got to have that one. I've never seen that one actually before. So the Lamborghini Reventon Roadster with the Tricolore, excuse my pronunciation, tricolor over the pearl white. So I say this is my favorite color scheme ever. Pearl white with the tricolore, the Italian racing heritage stripe across it. So, yep, I had to have this one. So sometimes I see a Tampo design or a color scheme on the car, and I just got to have that one for the collection. Okay, so then these two came from the same seller. Now, I didn't have this Ford CRX R4 Ti in silver, Hot Wheels. Now, didn't even realize they did one. Got the Matchbox versions. Saw this one, I was like, oh man, I gotta have that one. I had a silver Sierra station wagon back in the 90s. So I had to have that one. So I'll keep those ones carded. And then I from the same seller, I got this one. So 2007 Cadillac Escalade, and it's a 2006 first editions, and it's got super fast wheels. So it's got the super fast copper, and then it's got the super fast logo up the top here. Now the later releases had the super fast logo. Now what you have to be careful when you buy them is don't get fooled, because they did actually have a lot of incorrectly carded non-fast nevers. So you'd have the same wheel style, but they were silver, not the copper. So you've always got to check to see that they've got the copper wheels, and then you know 100% that it is. So there were a few that came up for sale, and I had to double check them because I don't know what happened with their packaging back in that era, but they must have miscarded a lot of cars accidentally for some reason. And I don't think a lot of people actually realise that until you actually have to know that only the faster than ever's with the copper colour. So yeah, so great casting, that one. Didn't have that one before, especially not in Faster Than Ever. That's pretty cool. Hey, look at that, pretty chunky casting. Okay, so I've got to put this one away in the box. So I'm getting quite a good collection of Fast and Evers now. So what I have to do is I have to organise my 6-lane raceway. I'm going to find a table for it. Once I've got a table for the 6-lane raceway, then I can organise it all. But I haven't sorted that out yet. I want to elevate it off the ground, or maybe have a shelf specific for track sets. Okay, so then the next lot I got, this was a $1 reserve auction. So I won this whole lot for $1. So Batmobile. I do collect Batmobiles. Not religiously, but didn't have this one. It's quite good. And then this one is a treasure hunt. Dune Crusher. It's quite cool. Copyright 2015. And this one, these aren't Fast and Ever wheels, but they're kind of the same style. Chevy Silverado art cars. Very cool. Pretty cool. Nice metallic-y green. I love the rainbow effect on the wheels. Very cool. And Toyota off-road truck with the Falcon livery. Very cool. And then this initially came up, so I saw this $1 reserve auction because I was looking at all the Ford Escorts in Diecast. 70 Ford Escort RS 1600 in white with the Castrol livery. Very cool. I've got the red version, unspun, of this unspun version in red. Got a few other ones as well. The first release, the couple of premiums, Ford Racing set, the first edition of the Fast and Furious Paul Walker Escort, and a few others. Yeah, I'll chuck that down there. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I've got one of these 48 car case, Plano case, and I was going to organise some of the ones out of this box from the storage. So I'll go through each one here. Okay, so the first one, see if I can get the lighting a bit better. Whoops. Okay, the first one looks like a Camaro funny car. (2013) Copo Camaro. Very cool, in the Hot Wheels Racing livery. Pop that one in there. Okay, so then the next one, heavy Chevy. I think it's called Heavy Chevy. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's got an old style casting. Hot Wheels Racing livery on that. Okay, we've got another Camaro here. Doesn't say, does it? No, it doesn't say on that one. See, these ones aren't Fast and Ever wheels too. These are just standard because they're not copper coloured. So that's how you can tell. What's this one called? Is this Greased Gremlin? Can't remember. Put in the comments if you know. It's a very old style casting as well, but this is probably a early 2000s iteration of it. And then we've got a Blackwall's re-release of the 70s super van. Got a few of these original ones. That's a re-release from about 2003, but it's a good casting, metal base, metal top, and then the classic Blackwall tyres. So that's very cool to have. Okay, so then we've got Cadillac 16, I think it is, concept. Yep, with the big chromey wheels. That's almost too big to go in the box. Almost. Right, next one. What's this one? NASCAR Wheels NASCAR. Is it Chrysler Group, Chrysler NASCAR. One in there. So it's always very good to have things organised, nice and tidily organised, so you can refer to your collection whenever necessary, visually. So I got one of these last week, but it was the, if you remember, it was in orange with an opening bonnet and it had rubber tyres, and it was called the Ultra Hot Series, and I think it was early 2000s, like a premium style. It's exactly the same one of this Dodge Charger. Right. Next one, it's this maximum leeway. So it's a dirt track oval car. Pretty cool. Right. And then next one here, this looks like a really nice one. So like a satin white with chrome silver flames, chrome interior, light blue, big supercharger sticking out the bonnet. And this is a 64 Chevelle. Very cool. I like that one. It's definitely a favourite. Okay, so the next one. Another Dodge Charger. This is a 70 Challenger, sorry. It's a Challenger. Very similar though. Very similar. Pop that one in here. Okay. Right, so the next one we have La Fasta. It's like a model of like a De Tomaso Pantera. I think it's, yeah, La Fasta. Very cool. Right. Next one. Now this is an RT Charger, isn't it? Dodge Charger RT from 2011. Very cool. Looks like it's got a big casting crack on the back. Casting floor. Okie dokie. Right, next one. Very famous casting, this one. Is it, you remember what it's called? Is it called Track T? Is it called Track T? If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Can't remember what that one is. I think it's Track T. I think the casting is. Okie dokie. So next one. It's a Corvette. This looks like a Matchbox. Yep, Matchbox 2000 Corvette. And I think we have another one. We do. It's another Matchbox identical 2000 Corvette in a metallic-y bronze. Put that one in there with it. I'll just pop that up a bit so you can see better. Right, next one is a Mustang Concept from 60s. 62 Ford Mustang Concept. Okay, then the next one, it's a nice green Volkswagen. What's it called? Named after a country, I think. I remember. No. Brasilia. Volkswagen Brasilia. I think it was made in Brazil, manufactured and assembled in Brazil. I think a lot of these ones. Volkswagen. I think it's like one of those cars of the people. Gosh, this box is full of diecast. Okay, so we got this one here. This casting was recently released in Salt Flats. I saw it, but I knew I had it already. So you only really need one of these ones. Ground effects, Salt Flat Racer type. Will that fit in a Plano? I'm not sure. Just, there you go. Just fits in. Okay, next one. This is a Cadillac, isn't it? It's called Boombox. I think it's based on a Cadillac. Like very similar to that Faster Than Ever one I just got. It's pretty cool. Right. Next one. Rescue. Chevy. Chevy Tahoe from 2007. Pretty cool. There's some good castings. Here's a Fantasy. HW40 it's called. Clear base, clear wheels. It's pretty cool. You can actually see right the way through the casting. Pretty cool. Right, next one, that's a Matchbox. What does that say? Green Snake. Terrain Trouncer. Matchbox. Here's a truck. Truck racing truck. Renan rig. Right. Now I'll close this one up. So a good thing is with these, then I can file them away, and then if you need to get them out and have a look and see what ones you've got, you can easily do that. And then when you file them away, it doesn't take much space. Store a lot of cars in a small space. Really well organised. Okay. So last week I got another one of these, but it was a colour changer version of this one, and it was called Off Track. So where was that? File that's way down in here. Here you go. Right. So, oops. Organise that. That one goes down here. There you go. So I've got this one from last week, colour changer, and then this one from my stores. I've got another space down the bottom for one other car. So I'll figure out what's going to be the best car to put in there quickly. I know. This is the other DeLorean that I had in. Now this one it's got the front tempo, so it's an early one. Could be a first edition. It doesn't have fast and ever wheels, but it has got the opening tail gate like the early ones did. If you can I do that with one hand? Yes. The opening tailgate in the back that the later castings didn't have. Click that in. So I'll put that in the bottom there. So I've got two DeLoreans loose in the fast and ever one I got last week. Yeah, and then I've got the DeLorean down the bottom and the two off tracks together. Well organised. Okay, hopefully I didn't bend, knocked it over, I didn't damage the card. It was already like that, I think. Out of the way. Okay, now what next? Okay, now this one's been controversially quite a peg warmer. Recent releases in premium, but this is one of the original first releases of the Myers-Manx Dune buggy. So you've got to have that one in the collection. Okay, next one we've got Toyota 2000 GT. Toyota 2000 GT. Okay, we've got some motorbikes. Got a little police motorbike. BMW police motorbike. And we've got, what's this one? Parking enforcement motorbike. Imagine if the parking enforcers drove around on big choppers. What's that called? What's it called? Bag Bigger? Bag Bigger? I'm not sure. That's just Juliet playing in the background, having fun. And this is one of those, what are they called? Dirt bike circuit, oval dirt bike races. This is where they didn't have the brakes. They'd slide around the track using the throttle to steer. And then this one, what's this? Drag bike. Canyon something. Swerver. Canyon Swerver. Right, and then the bike here. What's this one? Chips 3-wheeler. Big Harley Hog, Boss Hog Cycles. Big Harley 3-wheeler. Chips. Okay, we'll see if we can carry on filling up all these spaces. How many bikes will fit in there? Fit in a couple of bikes in there. So I'll try and get this on camera so you see what I'm actually doing. Right. I put this one in there. See if I can fit this one in here as well. That fit. Might not fit. Can I fit this one in? Fit 2 bikes in. Maybe if I put the one on top. Just put that one on top like that. Okay. Right. Next we have an Aston Martin DB5 in red. James Bond edition. I think. Is it? No. Right, and we have a GT40 LM for GTLM. And we have a Ferrari in yellow. Giallo. Ferrari 250 GTO. The original Hot Wheels castings. Bit beaten up. Looks like it's been on its roof. Still good to have in the collection though. Right, next one. This is an Nova. Yep. Chevy Nova. Chevelle. Nope. Nova again. 66 Nova. Got some of these last week. A couple of these last week with the lot I got. Right, next one. Corvette Stingray. Yes. And just digging through and find some good ones down the bottom. What's this one? It's a strange one. Honda Racing. Big Honda V10 in the middle. Called Honda Racer. What a strange thing to drive, wouldn't it? So what's this one? Matchbox, is it? No, Hot Wheels. It's a Megane Trophy. Renault Megane Trophy. Minus its wing. Renault Megane Trophy. Race car. And we have what? Dom's Charger. Fast and Furious Hot Wheels Charger, but in orange. Dodge RT Charger. Very cool. And we've got this. Bit of a fantasy casting. Pretty cool colour scheme. Matte black with gold engine and red windows. Chrome base. Metal base? Yes, metal base. Plastic body. Jackhammer. very long though. Will it fit in the Play-Doh case? Just. Okay, what's this one? MIG rig. Plastic body, metal base. And next one we have a Dodge. Know what this one is? Not sure. Dodge. And this one. Cool flames on this one. '67 Chevelle. Chevy Chevelle SS. Very cool. And we have a crushed car. Speed bump. And then we have Chevy Silverado. Got a few of these ones recently. It's quite a popular casting that's still released very frequently. Always a top seller. And we've got, looks like an arts car with the big chromey wheels, plastic body, Chrysler Group. Can you remember what these are called? Is it called a Chrysler C8 or something? I can't remember. And then this one. It is a Chevy Camino, El Camino, of course. Chevy El Camino. And we've got 2 more spaces and a fair few still left in the box. Plymouth Superbird. Some of these are just slightly too long to fit in the Play-Dohs. I don't think, will this one actually fit? Let's see if I can put this one in here. There you go. Pop that in there. And then we have this fantasy casting. This one is called, oh gosh, what does that say? Bedlam. Bedlam. Probably a play on words because it's got a big bed. Pickup truck with a big bed in the back and the truck engine in the back. Could be something to do with that. Okay, so still got quite a lot in the box left to put in. So I think maybe the rest of those ones I will go through in my own time, and once I got some more Play-Doh cases, I'll organise them into the cases. So thank you very much. If you made it to this point, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned. Go back and watch some of the other videos. That'd be really appreciated. Thanks a lot. Over and out.